Heya, Denver, Dot, Cynical, or Coffee here. Wow, I have a lot of names. In advance, sorry for any extra noise that goes on in the background. I live with people, like my family, so that's just going to be a result of that. Anyway, today, I'm going to be talking about ships. No, not boats, I'm talking about pairing up characters. There are going to be 3 sections to this video. A basic analysis of shipping, ships I like, and ships I dislike. I will not be talking about pro ship because that shit makes me uncomfortable. Okay, on with the video. According to Wikipedia, shipping, derived from the word relationship, is the desire by followers of a fandom for 2 or more people, either real-life people or fictional characters in film, literature, television series, etc., to be in a romantic relationship. Shipping is very prevalent in basically all fandoms. Some people don't like it, some people do. And shipping isn't even a thing that all fans do. Ships will sometimes be/become canon too. Sometimes people don't always like certain ships becoming canon. A good example of people being upset at a ship becoming canon is Allura x Lance. These are both characters from Voltron Legendary Defender, a very infamous show when it comes to fandoms. Tumblr drama. Sometimes people really like it when ships become canon. A case of this is Elfie's x Undyne. These are both Undertale characters. Yes, I know, Undertale, also a very infamous fandom. And yeah, most of the fandom is really happy about this ship being canon. So that's basically a really basic explanation. The former ship I've mentioned is a ship I like along with most of the Undertale fandom. I'm in quite a few fandoms, so there's going to be, somewhat of a mixed bag of characters from a mixed bag of fandoms that I'm going to talk about for ships I like. This ship is between the Deltarune characters Chris and Birdley. This ship is kind of disliked amongst the fandom, at least from what I've seen. However, I genuinely don't see anything wrong with this ship. Both characters are around the same age, and they aren't, blood related or anything, or even, related through other means. So I don't know why many people hate this ship. I like it because it's funny, and I just see the 2 characters being good together, and I don't know, it's just a cute ship in my opinion. This is another Deltarune ship. It's between the characters Susie and Noelle. And as to why I like it, I just think it's a cute ship and that there's, some evidence for it being canon. Even if most of that evidence is coming from Noelle, I do think eventually if Susie was able to find out somehow, that maybe it would be canon. Many of you guys probably won't know of this ship because the fandom it's from is relatively small. This ship is from the Pokespace fandom, or Pokemon Special fandom, or Pokemon Adventures fandom even. It has a few different names. And this ship is between the characters Red and Yellow. This ship used to be pretty popular in the fandom during its golden age, aka the mid-late 2000s and earliest 2010s, from what I think. This ship isn't really disliked throughout the fandom though, which is pretty nice. I like the ship because I think it's cute, and both the characters kind of reciprocate feelings for each other. I honestly just think that, in my little headcanon of mine, that they're married as of the main story. They're both adults as of where things are now. This is a ship from the Kirby fandom, and it's also pretty widely liked. It's between the characters Meta Knight and King DDD. It's really just Blueberry and Old Penguin Yowie, and I think that's pretty silly. Also, most of the fandom likes to think that Meta Knight and King DDD are Kirby's dad, and I'd like to add on to that a little more. Maybe Adeline's there too, she's just that little human that they picked up for some reason. So, that's it for all the ships I like, because that's all the ones I could really think about that mean a lot to me, really, and are in fandoms I'm active in, really. Alright, it's time for me to make some statements that some people might get mad at me for. This is another ship from the Kirby fandom. It's with the characters Meta Knight and Galactonite. This ship is somewhat liked, but others don't like it, one of those others being me. I don't like it because there's a lot of supporting evidence that the two characters probably have a large age gap. I think mainly that Galactonite is an ancient hero that was sealed away in some kind of ancient crystal magic thingy. I mean, he could still mentally be around the same age as Meta Knight, but yeah. Although neither of the characters have a confirmed age, I honestly find it weird because I also like headcanon Meta Knight to be somewhere in his mid to late 40s, and Galactonite, just based on how he's an ancient hero sealed away in a crystal, is probably thousands of years old, if not, like, hundreds of thousands. There's multiple ships in this entry because they're very similar, and they're all from Deltarune. And these are the ships Chris x Noelle and Birdly x Noelle. I dislike these ships because we've only ever seen Noelle have feelings for Susie, who is a girl as far as we know, and I don't think that's going to change. And neither Birdly or Chris are female, or girls, or whatever, or even like slightly femme presenting, for that matter. Also, if Rolse x Noelle even exists, I have the same opinion on that as the other two ships that this entry is about. I genuinely just dislike them. I feel like it doesn't make sense, and it's just, no. Thank you for watching my video. I've tried to work pretty hard on this, and the link to my Discord server is in the description if you want to join, and feel free to subscribe. We're almost at 50 subs. I think we're about 20 away as of filming this, or recording, or whatever. And I really hope that we can eventually get there.